Hi, everybody. It's Dawn from Angels in the House coming to you with another weekly energy forecast. And this is going to be for today, March 3rd, all the way through Sunday, March 9th. You have free will. If this message doesn't align with you, use your discernment and maybe it's not for you. But if there's messages that are pinging, then stop and listen. Maybe they're for you. This week, I'm going to use angels and manifest angels and ancestors. This is by Lily or Kyle Gray. The artwork was by Lily. Kyle Gray, like Kyle Gray. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to tune into the energy of the cards for the week. We're going to have 3 cards for the energy that's most prevalent this week. Then we're going to have 2 cards for the obstacles. And then we're going to have 4 cards for the results, the end results. And this is a special helper this week. Special helper is star ancestors. Follow the voice of your soul. So the special help this week comes from tuning into your intuition. There's a lot of noise in the collective, right? There's a lot of energy, a lot of unease, right? A lot of fear. And they're saying with that, the best thing that any of us can do is tune into our hearts, work with our breathing, work with our nervous systems to regulate ourselves so that we're not going out into the world unregulated. So for each person, this is slightly different. For some people, there's a physical aspect. You need to take care of your physical health. The other people, there's the mental aspect. So this collective is divided into 2 groups. And then there's the emotional or energetic, they're saying. So physical, if you're feeling this in your physical body, if you have twitches, if your muscles are tight, they're saying breathe, slow down, get out in fresh air. If you're having emotional issues this week, journaling, speaking to a trusted mentor, colleague, or counselor will be helpful. And then if you're dealing from spiritual unease this week, cleansing, protecting, going inward to your heart space and tuning in on your own energy and essence will really help you. Okay, that's a big one for the first card out. All right, so then the energy of this week. We need some glasses usually to make this happen. Be brave and honest. So I called out emotional health, physical health, spiritual health, which was pretty harsh, like right on the first card. And they're saying being honest. Be brave and honest, taking an honest assessment of where you're at currently will help you to decide how to get where you want to go. So being honest about it doesn't mean that you're broken, doesn't mean that things will never get better. It just means this is where I'm at today. So honoring that wherever that might be. And then the next card is retreat and recharge. And I hear for a lot of people that the first couple weeks of this month are, and I know this is only a weekly reading, but the first couple weeks of this month are about resetting your equilibrium, using this real, like spiritual new year to catapult your life in the directions that you're desiring to go. Do you want a new job? Are you gaining new skills? Are you getting a new relationship? Oh, I see some love coming. So go inward, retreat, recharge, get yourself balanced before you're showing up out in the world, right? And then this is the energy of the week, which I thought there were 3, and now there's only 2. Oh, no, we have 3. Sorry, I'm losing my mind. Third card is track down your fears and destroy. So that's part of the getting honest, right? Going inward, getting honest, looking at what it is you're looking to release. Take active steps this week to identify what it is that you're releasing, right? And so as we go into the spiritual new year, which I think is spring equinox on March 20th of this year, as we go into that, your spirit team, creator, source, is trying to help you to release the stuff from last year and get yourself set up for this new year, bringing in the energy and the excitement that you're desiring. All right, the next one is going to be, we have 4 cards for the obstacles. Trust, using that trust muscle. Trust is one of the hardest muscles to use, whether it's on intuition or knowing that things, believing that things are going to turn out a certain way. So that's the obstacle, your own lack of belief. So you got to believe, right? My great grandma used to say, you got to believe it to feel it, right? Belief is one of the biggest ways to start changing the energies. I believe that I am able to do better. I believe that I am able to create a life that I desire. I believe that I'm able to attract in these opportunities. Does that mean I never have to do anything, make any positive action? Absolutely not. Thoughts, actions, and deeds all contribute to it, but really having belief. Okay, these are some of the obstacles still. Mystic power. Some of you have been told and convinced that anything spiritual is bad. It must be of the church to be good. And my team is saying that you possess many innate gifts and qualities given to you by divine, by source, by creator. And there is nothing bad with utilizing all of the gifts given to you. We're not trying to be better than creator. We are trying to be our best versions of ourselves. So don't get stuck in the dogma of religious fear. Work through that. Come to a place where you mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually understand what your gifts are and how to best utilize them in the world. So fear is one of the obstacles. Trust, fear. And take note of intuitive messages, discounting your intuition. It's happened to me so many times in my life. Being intuitive doesn't always mean that we give credence to the messages that we receive for ourselves personally. I could stand fast in my messages for others, but sometimes I go, is that just my like wishing it? Or is that really an intuitive message? So getting really clear on what is an intuitive message from your team. And last obstacle is being devoted and committed. So like a diet, like a new exercise routine. Many of us start out down the spiritual path and we're doing meditation and we're taking care of ourselves. We're cleansing our energy. We're setting intention. And then we go on a trip or we have a good weekend with our friends and we get too much back into the spiritual world. And it's about finding that balance there, right? Be committed. You have to put in the effort to see the results, like anything in life. Some things just happen naturally and it's beautiful and blessed, but 9 times out of 10, it does require thoughts, actions, and deeds to get you there. And the overall energy conclusion of the week is feel loved and comforted. So by taking these steps, you will feel loved, you will feel supported, you will feel comfort, you will feel peace. Aw, and the last card is you will realize you are not alone. You'll always have your guardian angel with you. So beautiful messages for this week. I hope they help you in some way, shape, or form. Reach out to me if you are looking for some individual one-on-one time or group healings and energy works. I can't speak today, sorry. I'll be hosting some of those in March and then again in June. So let me know if there's some way I can support you, and otherwise have a beautiful rest of your week. Bye-bye.